Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Moonday, and in today's reading we are going to find out, is the new love coming? So I think it will be for everyone who is actually wondering is there is anything coming on the horizon. But I have to warn you, it could be anything. It can be a new love, it can be an ex coming back. I have no clue what's gonna happen. I have no clue what is in this card, but I feel like it is going to be a lot of information because I had so many decks that wanted to work with me today. So I think like the cards are going to be very talkative today, and we're going to get a lot of information. So yeah, I think that is it when it comes to the intro, let's say. So for those of you who don't know how do these kind of readings work, we've got 3 groups of cards. This is going to be group number 1 with the Red Carnelian, group number 2 with the crystal quartz, and group number 3 with the green Aventurine stone. And you can pause this video right now. You can meditate on your choice. You can use a pendulum, just like this one. I've got myself a new pendulum and I think it's really gorgeous, by the way. So you can use a pendulum, you can choose by crystal, by number, but just remember in the end to trust your intuition and pick the group that is just calling out to you the most, you know. And whenever you're ready, the timestamps as well as all the other info, like how to tip me for the reading and the frequently asked questions and all the good stuff like that, are going to be in the description box down below. So without any further ado, let me just go ahead and start your reading. Hello group number 1, I hope you're doing well. So today we're asking the cards, is new love coming? And this is the Red Carnelian group. So I have decided to use my oracle cards first, then I'm gonna see what tarot has to say, and then I'm gonna get a final message from the angel oracle deck. And I forgot to mention it in the intro, but this is what I say. Basically all of my videos, this is a general reading, so not everything is going to resonate with you. Please remember that. And if you're not a fan of these videos in general, you can always click off of this video and find a content that you will enjoy much more. So once again, general reading, take whatever does resonate and simply leave the rest. So we've got passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. We've got come to the edge. We've got crystal clear intentions with Archangel Michael. Be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. And we've got financial constraints. So that is a very interesting reading, I would have to say, because what I'm seeing first for you, group number 1, that there is something on the horizon for you, there is something coming. But if you are looking for something that is very long-term, I would say, or something that is very serious, this is not what is coming at the moment towards you. I'm not saying it's never coming in, like it's never coming to you, but it's not something that is coming at the moment. Because what we've got here, we've got passion, we've got come to the edge, we've got I can see like a very fiery romance. I can see like not a relationship, but some very passionate, hot connection going on, you know. A very I get like very strong like sexual vibes coming from this cards, you know. And I feel like this person, whoever that is, they are going to like bring you to the edge when it comes to a lot of things. And what is the most important, I would say, for you, group number 1 right now, is to clearly state what you want out of this, because it's totally fine if you are looking for a hookup. It's totally fine if you just need a friend with benefits. It's whatever, you know, you do you. I'm not judging you. I'm not saying what is right and what is wrong. I'm just telling you what I see in the cards. So I'm telling you right now, having the intentions, like very clear intentions, and telling the person also clearly what you expect out of this connection and what you want out of this connection, what can you bring into it, and you know, this is what is the most important, because I feel like if you're not going to state very clearly what you want, you might get very disappointed, you know. And I feel like you might also get very misunderstood by the other person, because I feel like you might be sending some signals, let's say, to them, and they will take it like it's going to be very mixed for them, so they'll not really show what do you want unless you say it. This card is also very blue, and blue is connected to the throat chakra, and once again, this is all about communication also, you know. To me, in general, blue is the color of communication, so you need to clearly tell them what you want, what you don't want, you know, what you expect, like I was saying before. However, I feel like this is going to definitely be something that you will really, really like, and you will be very happy about, and because it's gonna, like I said, bring you a lot of passion, a lot of, you know, hot evenings and nights, and you know, yeah, it's definitely going to be very, very, very passionate, and yeah, so that is good. For some of you, I'm just getting that for some of you, what I'm getting with these financial constraints is, once again, I'm not judging anyone, so take whatever does resonate. If it's not your case, then it's not your case. Ignore the message. I'm getting that for some of you who are also looking for sugar daddy, sugar mommy, however you want to call that. I do feel like there is a chance, a big chance for you to also get something that is going to bring you what you want, and it's going to give the other person what they want. But once again, you need to communicate clearly with that person and tell them what your intentions are, what your plans are, what do you expect, all these kind of things. Because I feel like everything, in your case, what is coming is all about intentions and communication. So yeah, so this is what we get from these cards. Let's move on to the tarot cards. Okay, we've got Death, which is interesting because this is number 13 and this is number 13. So 13 might be something, might be an important number for you, significant number for you, or it will be in the future when it comes to that person. We've got the Hermit in reverse and we've got the Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay. Interestingly enough, there's also two zodiac signs, Death with the Scorpio and the Hermit with the Virgo. So you might be one of the signs, Sun, Moon, Rising. The other person in question might be that sign, Sun, Moon, or Rising. It doesn't have to be. Maybe they do have some traits that are typical for those signs. It could be anything like this. So, because the tarot cards, I wanted it to give me some extra info of what is coming, and I'm getting like a very, very strong message for you, group number 1, especially with the Death card and the Ace of Swords in reverse, the Hermit in reverse, and the message is, don't get attached to that person. If you decide to pursue that connection, if you decide to pursue this relationship or whatever, you know. I feel like the worst thing that you could do to yourself is to get attached to that person, because if you guys state clearly once again that okay, we're doing that just for fun, you know, we just want to spend some nice time together, no strings attached, you know, we're gonna meet like, I don't know, every weekend, we're gonna go to a hotel or whatever, and that's it, we're gonna meet, then maybe next month it's gonna be the same thing. So if you feel like you're somebody who does get attached to people, and you can't have sex without love, or like intimacy without love, then I can tell you straight away, don't hope for that person to, I don't know, change their mind, let's say, and be like, oh, okay, you know what, we've just been meeting for, you know, having fun and stuff like that, and all of a sudden I decided I'm in love with you. No, it's not going to happen in this connection. So once again, take it or leave it. But I feel like that would be the worst thing for you to get attached. I feel like the moment you start getting attached, if you're going to get attached, it will be just to break all the ties, or just go on a break with that person, be like, okay, we can't, let's not meet for like the next week, 2 weeks, month, whatever, you know. You don't have to explain yourself, most likely, but just be like, you know, I just need some time for myself, because this is not going to be a very positive situation for you if you decide that you want to change the nature of this connection. It is not going to be very positive. It's not going to end up well. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse, and I'm telling you right now, when the Ace of Swords is in reverse, the case is like, it's closed. That's it, you know, it's a dead end, basically. You can't win that fight. So basically, don't even try to. Don't go into depression either, because with the Hermit in reverse, I feel like there might be some episode of, you know, some kind of isolation, but like depression and sadness and everything. And you know, once again, I'm gonna repeat that again for you, group number one. It is all about clear communication, because I'm telling you right now, with that person, once you set the rules, they're gonna follow that. If you tell yourselves like, no falling in love, this is just sex, or whatever, you know, they will be like that. They're gonna be like that, and they will not expect you to fall in love, and they will not expect and or want themselves to fall in love, because this is just a deal. This is just for some of your business. So honestly, just keep that in mind if you meet a person who is kind of, you know, who is, you know, matches the description right now. Keep that in mind. If you're somebody, once again, who doesn't get attached easily, who is fine with just, you know, having a hookup once in a while, something like that, go for it, because I feel like, you know, it's going to be really fun for you. It's going to be a lot of you know, great times, and you know, just fun, but there's nothing serious coming out of this, you know what I'm saying? So let's see the last card with the advice, because I haven't used this deck for a while, but today my pendulum was going like crazy when it came to this deck, and it's like, okay, maybe it's the right time to use it. So we've got the Archangel Michael. Look, this is Archangel Michael again coming up. I stand for justice and truth. I live from my integrity. So you see, this is another card. I did not cherry pick these cards, and I didn't see them before, honestly. But this is another sign for me that, first of all, Archangel Michael is around you. if you feel like you ever need any advice or assistance, I would say just try to connect with him. And once again, this one says like about the truth. This one says about crystal clear intentions, but also to me it is about communication. So group number one, the messages are kind of repeating themselves. So there is nothing else I can really add. If you feel like this connection is for you, once again, go for it. If you feel like you don't want anything like that in your life, it's fine. You can always, if anything like that happens, you know, in the near future, you can always say, you know what, this is not for me, next please. So don't worry about it, don't stress yourself about it. The choice is always yours, whether you want to do something like that or whether this is totally not for you. At least you have been warned, at least you have been you know, told kind of what is going to happen if you pursue that. But yeah, this is all I've got for you, group number one, for today, and I do hope it was helpful. If you did like this reading, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I try to post new video every Friday. And leave me a comment, tell me how it did resonate with you. I really love reading your comments, guys. And also, if you would like to give me a tip for this reading, the link is in the description box down below. So thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next video. Hello group number two, I hope you're doing well. So in today's reading we are going to ask the cards, or I have actually already asked the cards, is the new love coming for you? And this is the Crystal Quartz group. So, I forgot to mention in the intro, but I say that in every video of mine, so you might have heard this before. This is a general reading, so not everything is going to resonate with you, so take whatever does resonate and simply leave the rest. And if you're not a fan of this kind of videos, you can always click off of this video and find a content that you will enjoy much more. Okay, so let's go into the reading. So we've got the chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. We've got TikTok. I do believe this deck was actually made before the TikTok times, so I don't know. We've got clear your space with Archangel Jophiel. Get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use Feng Shui. I think this, I'm not sure if this is how you pronounce it. I'm very sorry if I totally messed it up. This is how I was told to pronounce this. Once again, I'm sorry if I messed it up. And we've got cornucopia. So I have decided to use my oracle cards first to kind of describe me the situation. Then I'm gonna get some tarot cards to give me any extra information, and then at the end I've got the Angel Oracle deck, and there is one card that is going to give us maybe advice or like the last little bit that is important to this reading. So first of all, first thing I'm seeing for you guys, there is something definitely coming for you. Something definitely coming for you. And I honestly, with previous group, with group number one, I was really able to tell what is that about. For you guys, it is a little bit more complicated because we have just the chemistry card. So there is something going to like spark between you and somebody else. I don't even know if that is a new person, if that is an ex, if that is somebody you know already, or this is somebody that you are going to meet, because the cards, they don't give me any vibe whatsoever. Maybe the tarot card will later on. But there's definitely, I feel like, you know, the moment that this connection is going to, I don't know, let's say start, you know, something is going, is about to happen, you are going to feel totally different. I feel like you know, your body is going to feel different. You might be getting this tingling sensation. You might be getting like a very strong hot flash, or like a wave of like a hot energy going through your body. And you're going to be like, oh my god, what is that? Or who is that person? You know, who are they? If they're somebody new, if they're like somebody you already know, you're going to be like, well, I've never seen this and that person before in that light, but I can tell they actually have very nice something something, you know, that is very attractive, you know, some attractive trait. And I feel like this person is literally going to feel exactly the same. They might be like, oh my god, I have never seen you in a different light before, you know, what is different, what happened? Did you change your hair? Did you change your outfit? Did you change your perfumes? You know, or what is that perfume? You know, I feel like there is something about the scent of smell that is very, very attractive. You know, I don't know why. I just got that in like a message. You know, talking about perfumes. So I feel like there is going to be something like a very attractive scent, very attractive smell about that person, and they kind of might notice the same thing about you. If you don't use perfumes or anything scented, it could be just your shampoo, it could be your body wash, it could be, I don't know, anything that does kind of emit any type of scent. But I feel like this is going to be very, very interesting, you know. And this is not just about sex, or this is not just about like sexual attraction. I feel like there's just something like out of this world, kind of, you know, something very unusual, that you guys are going to be very just into each other, you know. You might be having like somebody is having very interesting interests in life or hobbies in life, you know, something that the other person doesn't know about it, but it's very curious now that they find out, oh, this person is interested in, I don't know, let's say astrology, and the other person is going to be like, wow, that's so cool, you know, can you tell me something about it, you know, or like, can you tell me something like about myself if I'm going to give you my date of birth or whatever. So I do feel like there's a lot of things, you know, to discover also. Discover about yourself, discover about the other person, discover about something in general, you know, like maybe you guys are going to be going to some kind of a course, or just learning something new together. Because I'm getting something like this, you know, going on. It is funny that we've got this TikTok card, because the moment when I turned the cards around, I didn't think of it, but the moment that I was like telling you what the cards are, you know, I got this TikTok thing in my head, and you know, the spirit said, oh, it's talk about TikTok, the app. I don't know really 100% how does it work, because I don't use it. But if you are the user of TikTok, there might be also a chance that you're gonna meet that person through that app, you know, because I think you can connect with other people as well. I'm not really sure, but you might actually connect with that person through the app. However, there is also a different meaning to this card. From what I can tell you is you're gonna feel like, you know, the time is moving too fast, and you're gonna feel like you're under pressure when it comes to something, you know. I'm not really sure 100% what is that about, but I feel like you're gonna be like thinking, you know, that the time is moving too fast, that you don't have time for something, that you're being pressured to do something really fast. I don't know if it's about making some type of decision, because it could be something about that. You might be feeling like you never have enough time for each other, or someone is being pressured, you know, when it comes to the timing in general. So I'm trying to get into this. But it's also like I'm getting the feeling that something is out of control. And maybe someone, you know, maybe they're not gonna be staying around for a long time for some reason, or maybe it's you that is somewhere or is going to be somewhere, and then it will be a time to go back for one of you to, I don't know, your normal previous life or something, or different country. And you're gonna feel like, you know, this date and this time is just so difficult, you know, it's just so pressuring. And I'm getting a lot of, like, you know, being annoyed as well, that there's not enough time, there's just not enough time. I don't know, guys, this is all, like, I'm getting very strongly from this card. Let me know, you know, comment down below and tell me if you get anything like this, or you know what does it mean. Because if it doesn't resonate, then it doesn't resonate, just move on, you know. But this is all I'm getting from this. So let's move to clear your space. You know what, I know this card says about like getting rid of clutter and stuff like that, but I do feel like it is more about your emotional space, you know. It is more about making a space in your mind and making a space in your heart, because I feel like there is a lot of emotional clutter, spiritual clutter going on. It could be something, you know, that maybe your room, your house, just the place you're in, it's quite messy. So maybe, you know, tidying that up and clearing that, getting rid of some old stuff would help you get into a better place mentally and spiritually and emotionally and just everything. Sorry. But I do feel like this is something very important, and it's mostly about your emotional well-being, you know, your spiritual well-being, because when there is too much clutter, you also might be feeling trapped, you know, in that clutter, or, you know, because I feel like the moment that you decide, you know, to clear all that thing, oh my god, sorry, like all these things in general, you're gonna feel like a sense of freedom. You're gonna feel so much lighter, so much better. You're gonna feel like you know what decision to make. I'm not really sure what is that about, but this is what I'm getting from my spirit. You know, you're gonna know what decision to make, what steps to take, what is the best course of action when it comes to this whole connection, when it comes to the person in question. And I kind of feel like, you know, this is going to lead to this cornucopia, you know, this is going to lead to abundance of everything, you know. I don't know what is that about time, but I feel like, you know, there's abundance of time and just general prosperity and just abundance of that person and the time you can spend with that person. So I don't know, but there's definitely something kind of trapping one of you. I'm not really sure. It could be the time zone even, you know, that is totally different. If you live in different time zones, or you're gonna be living in a different time zones, or there is something, you know, that is going to prevent you to spend some time with each other for one reason or another. But I feel like, you know, once when you clear everything from your head, you know, all this clutter, and you will be able to see things clearly, this is when you're gonna actually see the whole blessing from, like, of this connection. So it looks promising, but once again, I'm not sure at this moment whether that's going to be something serious, or is it going to be just like, I don't know, like a holiday romance or something, because that could be the case as well. So maybe the tarot is going to give me a little bit more information. So we have the Five of Cups in reverse, we've got the Knight of Cups, and we've got the King of Pentacles. Okay. So that could be water sign. I'm getting mostly Scorpio. King of Coins is Taurus to me. So it could be you, Sun, Moon, Rising. It could be that person, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or it doesn't have to be any of this at all. It could be just the energies surrounding you, the traits maybe from one of these signs. So yeah, once again, if that resonates, great. If it doesn't, just leave it. With this Five of Cups in reverse, you see, this is a positive card when it's in reverse, because it's like getting out of depression, getting out of sadness, finally noticing things that are positive. So I feel like you are going to see this connection as a big chance, you know, as a big chance for being happy, you know. And with this cornucopia, I'm getting that it is not only possible, but it's definitely within your reach. And I feel like maybe meeting this person, maybe you already know them, but like I said, rediscover this person, or maybe it's going to be someone completely new. It's difficult to say, but definitely meeting this person, being with this person, spending time with this person is going to get you out of negative mindset. It's going to get you out of depression, of you know, just like any difficult emotions that you might be dealing with. I do feel like being around this person, being with this person is definitely going to help you get out of this and start noticing positive, happy things in your life. Because you might be thinking like, oh, I only meet bad guys or bad girls, you know, I only meet people who are not serious, I only meet people who cheat on me, or, you know, anything like that. But the truth is, there's also people who are interested in you, they're not bad, they're actually good people, they would not cheat on you and things like that. So I feel like, you know, by spending time and connecting with this person we're asking about, you were seeing in the cards, you will be able to get out of this negative vibrations, basically. With the Knight of Cups, I feel like this is going to be very romantic. I love the Knight of Cups. He is very romantic to me. He is very, you know, he's coming with an offer. I'm saying he, but obviously it's not gender specific. It could be any gender that you're interested in. But I'm just saying, you know, he, for the sake of what I see in the card. So he's coming with an offer. He's coming with, you know, something for you, basically. He's coming with a gift for you. And that gift is romance, is attention, is chemistry, attraction, you know, anything like that. He is a little bit reserved. I'm getting a little bit, because he's not really sure what to expect, but he's going not very fast, but definitely in a steady pace, you know, and he wants to reach you with that cup, with that offer. And with the King of Pentacles, it could be that this person is very, very well off financially, which could also be this thing about the cornucopia, which is, once again, like I was saying, abundance and prosperity of everything. So I do feel like this person might be someone who is very well off financially, has a lot of material possessions, maybe you know, their own house, their own apartment, maybe a great car, maybe, I don't know, well, a lot of designer clothes, or well, anything material that people might want, you know. They might be having a really great job as well, or they might be very high status people, you know. So it could be somebody who is just also very well known in general, and I'm not popular like in, I don't know, let's say Instagram popular, something like that, but this is somebody who is very well respected for people who know them. So this is interesting information that, you know, might be helpful for you to recognize who that is, or, you know, when you meet them, or maybe even now. So let me just move on to the last card. Let me just move on to the extra piece of advice from the angels, and we have the Angel of Forgiveness. I choose to forgive all those who have hurt me in the past. You know, when I was saying about clearing your space, and when I said about clearing the emotional and spiritual clutter from your life, I was also, you know, talking about clearing the leftover energy from your past relationships, from your past connections that, you know, they don't have a place in your life anymore, you know, that they shouldn't have any place in your life anymore. You just need to get rid of that negative energy, because otherwise it's just gonna drag you down, you know. You don't want this. You want this to be in reverse. You want to see the happiness and not the sadness and depression and, you know, whatever. So I feel like it is very, very important for you, once again, to get rid of that emotional, spiritual clutter, to forgive all of those people who might have hurt you in the past, yes, especially when it comes to any type of romantic connections, because I feel like if you don't do that, it is going to come back to you all the time, and it's going to haunt you. You're going to be wondering if this new person is the same as all the other people you have ever dealt with, and, you know, you are going to be full of doubt and be just like, oh no, I bet they're gonna cheat on me just like everybody else did, or something like that. And this is not a very healthy state of mind. So if you could do it, or maybe doing some like exercises, maybe meditations of like letting go of the past, that would be great, and I feel like that would be extremely helpful for you. Alright, group number 2. This is all I've got for you for today, and I do hope you guys liked it and it was helpful. And if you did like it, please don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I try to post new video every Friday, and leave me a comment. Tell me how it did resonate with you. I love reading your comments, guys. Also, if you would like to tip me for the reading, you can find all the info in the description box down below. So thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next video. Hello, group number 3. I hope you're doing well. So in today's reading, I've asked the cards, is new love coming for you? So this is the Green Aventurine group, and I have decided to pull out some oracle cards first to give me the general information. Then I've got some tarot cards to give me the extra information, and then at the end, as an advice, or just like extra ending card, I've got one card from the Angel Oracle deck, just to give us some guidance. Also, I forgot to mention in the intro that this is the general reading, so not everything is going to resonate with you, so simply ignore what is not resonating, and, you know, just keep what is resonating. Sorry, I've lost the track of my thoughts for a moment. Yeah, and if you're just not a fan of this kind of videos in general, you can always click off of this video and find the content that you will enjoy much more. Okay, now that we know what I wanted to say, let's get into the reading. So we've got stay optimistic about your love life, positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. We have flexible, we have outdoors with Archangel Jophiel, and Archangel Jophiel was also here for group number 2. Go outside, get some fresh air and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. And we also have hostilities. So guys, there's a few things I'm getting for you. The first thing, and I'm getting like this is the most important thing, is literally to stay optimistic about your love life. Just exactly what this card says. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Maybe, you know, you have, I don't know, not been dating anyone or not been in a relationship for a while, or maybe every time you were meeting somebody, you know, you were realizing they're not the right person for you, or you know you're looking for something different that oh my god, than they can offer to you. And maybe you know you've lost your optimism about finding somebody that is going to be that right person for you. Or maybe you're also looking and you're not finding anyone right now, and you're kind of losing your faith, you know. It's like, oh, I'm never gonna find a good man or a good woman, you know. I'm always gonna stay single, and all the men or slash women are terrible, and it's better not to be with anyone. I'm also getting for some of you that you might be having a very certain type of a person that you want. It could be like a physical traits, it could be like material things, like maybe you're only looking for people from some kind of environment. And with this cards, with the card that says flexible, this one, you know, I'm getting that it is actually the time to be a little bit more flexible when it comes to your views on how your ideal person should be. Because I'm getting, you know, group number 3, that you're kind of like closing your perspective, let's say, and you know you've got this very narrow I don't know, like type of people you want to date or type of people you want to be with. Like I said, you might be interested in like a one like ethnic background only, you know, so you're not really interested in other people. You might be fixed on some type of a, you know, a trait, like a character trait. Maybe you just want people who are only from a specific zodiac sign. You know, I can give you tons of examples, but the thing is, you know what that is in your case. So it is the time to be a little bit more flexible, because I am getting that, you know, the universe, it is going to send you somebody, but and I feel like the universe keeps on sending you people that are right for you, but you're not open to that. So the universe at the moment, this is the message I'm getting from my spirits, and the universe is basically like, I've given you so many people that could be a great match for you, but you're so in your head, you know, you're so closed, like so closed off, you know, that you know, you're missing all those chances, you know. So it is the best time to just get out of that head of yours. It is the great and the best time to you know, break these walls that you have built like around yourself and around your mind and around your heart about what you want. That, you know, it's just the right time to do something like that. Because I feel like, you know, you might be, you know, praying, asking the gods or whatever, you know, higher power you identify with, you know, to bring you somebody who is that amazing and great, and who has got like this, I don't know, muscular physique, and have like curly hair and I don't know, long legs, and they are this tall, and you know, whatever, you know. But I'm getting a lot of like fixation on certain things, and I'm getting that the universe has got a little bit of a different plan for you, and don't get upset about it, because I feel like in some time you will realize that yeah, that's how it's gonna be. Right now, I'm sorry if I made you upset. You might disagree with me completely, and it's totally fine. I do understand, but the universe is kind of telling you to just, you know, remove these blockages you kind of put on yourself, because I'm getting that the universe is trying to send you somebody all the time, if not one person then another person, but I'm not saying you're being picky, but you're being like, okay, so they basically tick off everything on my list apart from, I don't know, having curly blonde hair, you know, so I can't date them because they don't have curly blonde hair or something like that. So I do feel like with this card outdoors, there is a few meanings I'm getting from it as well. The first one is just like it says go outside. I'm getting that once again, going outside of your head, getting outside of your head, getting out of your of that, you know, perfect partner, like, you know, perfect partner vision, you know, that you have built for yourself, and you will only go for a person who ticks off all of the boxes on that list and nobody else. So it's kind of like go outside, be flexible. I'm also getting that obviously that to meet this person you need to be going, like you need to be out. Just I'm getting that you will not meet them by staying at home. You will not meet them by staying in the place that you usually stay in. It is going to be something else. It is going to be a place that you maybe don't go very often, or you have never visited before, or it is somewhere outside of your comfort zone. It is somewhere where it's like the open plain. So it might be outdoors as well, like literally outdoors, literally in nature. But I'm getting that, you know, just being outside of your comfort zone is actually going to help you. Like, I am the person who lives in their comfort zone, especially when it comes to travel and things. So I know that that will be very, very hard to overcome and change that aspect of yourself, but I feel like that would actually help you, you know. That would be something best you can do for your own highest good. Because even with this card facilities, I just don't know, I just feel like you have put some very strict boundaries on yourself. And I'm not saying it's bad to have any boundaries, because we all need them and we all should have some kind of boundaries, in my opinion. But your environment that you have created for yourself is almost hostile. You know, you're being very brutal about yourself. You're being very hard on yourself. Maybe you're telling yourself things that actually make you feel bad about yourself. Maybe you're telling yourself that, oh, you're not really worthy of having a great relationship, or, you know, or that previous person was cheating on you because you're not good looking enough, you know, or anything like that. And this could be like this little voice in your head that keeps on telling you, like, yeah, you're not good enough, or like, yeah, see that guy, you would never be able to have him because you're not good looking, or like, ugh, I don't know, anything, you know. And I just really wanted to tell you that this is something that is not true. Whatever that voice is telling you is not true. And the second thing is that, however difficult it might be to accept, that you have created this for yourself. I'm not saying you're guilty of that, or you have done it in a way, like in a conscious way, or it was your conscious decision to do something like that. But I feel like, you know, for a lot of you watching this, it could be going on for years and years, so you don't even remember the time when you first started having this kind of like hostile thoughts towards your own self, and you think of it as just something normal, but you keep on putting yourself down, you know, by yourself. I feel like you're not even giving yourself a chance to actually have any type of connection. And this is something that the spirit wants me to talk about right now. They want me to tell you that, you know, just cut off this negative thoughts. You know, they are not coming from you. These are not the thoughts that are coming from your higher self. They're not coming from your spirit guides. They're not coming from your angels. This is just something that you have created yourself. It is negative, it is toxic, and it is the right time to actually take care of that and maybe try to fix it. You know, if you feel like you need a professional help, then it will be the best for you to get a professional help. If you feel like this is not that serious and you can just do some energy work, you can do some meditation, or shadow work, or anything like that, you know, just maybe do some tarot spreads and just see what exactly is that, what caused it, anything like that, and that will be helpful, go for it. You know, whatever you feel like is going to help you, do it. If you just need to go and talk to your best friend or your parent about it, or your sibling about it, and you know this is going to help you, do it. But this is the right time. Spirit is telling you, you know, you have come across this message for a reason. It is the time to end this, you know. So, yeah. Let me move on to the tarot cards. If there is anything else we can expect, or any extra knowledge. We have the Page of Wands in reverse. We have the Nine of Coins. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, guys. I have to tell you one thing. Yeah, when I get the Nine of Coins, and your gender doesn't matter in this case, but this is just what I say. This is a strong, independent woman who needs no man. And it could be, you know, you can change this to any gender you identify with or any gender you're attracted to. But this is somebody who is strong and independent, and they're stronger than they think, and they're more independent than they think, and they don't need anyone to prove them that they're worthy. Because, you know, this lady on the Nine of Coins, she's happy with herself. You know, she's completely content just with herself. She doesn't need anyone. She doesn't need a partner to prove her, you know, that she's good enough. She doesn't need a partner to prove her that she's pretty enough, beautiful enough, smart enough, wealthy enough, that her job is good enough. All the things like that, you know. So there is a very strong message I'm getting, you know. Stay optimistic about your love life, but also enjoy being on your own. For some of you, you might be thinking like, oh my god, no, but how can you enjoy being single? Like, this is the worst thing that could ever happen to anyone, you know. But the truth is, like, not being with anyone, not having any connection with anyone is not the end of the world, because it doesn't mean that, you know, the fact that you don't have anyone today doesn't mean you're not going to meet anyone tomorrow. And I'm getting the main lesson from it is just to learn to be happy just by yourself, you know. Pursue your passions, pursue your hobbies, you know, treat yourself in the best way you can, you know. Treat yourself in general. If you can, I don't know, go to the beauty salon, go to the hairdresser, buy something new for yourself, invest in yourself. This is a very important message. Invest in yourself, you know. Maybe like go like and learn something new, you know, learn a new language, you know, go on a course. I don't know, learn marketing. Maybe you have always wanted to learn marketing, or maybe you've always wanted to start gardening, and this is the thing that you can do. Maybe you have always wanted to work for the airlines, you know. Maybe it is the right time to start looking at this. Maybe you've always wanted to have a pet. It is the right time to maybe, you know, just have a pet. This is the best time, actually, you know, to just focus on yourself, you know. Stay optimistic about your love life, but don't forget about your own self. Because I feel like in this very moment, if you were to actually get with somebody, I don't think that it will be very helpful for you, because with this Page of Wands in reverse here, I'm getting that you know, it will be somebody who is not very emotionally mature. This is someone this will be someone very childlike. This would be someone who is irresponsible, and it would not make you happy in the end. So don't force anything, you know, don't force anything. You know, we also have this Knight of Coins in reverse, and you know, to me, it is kind of like, don't rush anything. Don't try to rush things. You know, just if anything happens, then it happens. Just stay positive. Look outside of the box for that perfect person. But remember to be happy with yourself, by yourself, and for yourself. Because you should be the most important person for you. You know? And it is the right time to remember about it. It's the right time to remind yourself about it, you know. Just focus on yourself. Just stay happy for yourself, you know. Don't think that to be happy you need another person. No, you can be completely happy by yourself, and when you meet that other person, it is just going to give you some different type of happiness and different kind of happiness, but it's not going to make you complete, let's say, because you're already complete. Alright, so I am going to move to the last message and the last advice. Let's see what we've got here. The Angel of Faith. You see? I have faith that, that goodness and joy are mine, now and forever. You know, I was saying also in previous groups, I don't cherry pick the cards. I don't know also what is on the cards until I turn them around. And I feel like this message is very strong, and now, you know, that I have read for all the groups, I know why this deck wanted so hard to work with me today. The Angel Oracle by Ambika Waters. I believe this is how you pronounce her name. Because every message for every group from these angels were just so spot on. So this angel is literally telling you once again, have faith, positive thinking, stay optimistic, believe in that you can be happy as well, that it's not only like sadness and it's not only terrible things happening. You know, have faith, believe, be happy. You know, now and forever, just be happy. It's your right to be happy. It's your right to feel the joy. It's your right to stay optimistic and have faith, and just, you know, and have belief everything, you know. Because I feel like you don't have faith in yourself and you don't trust the universe, you don't trust maybe your spirit guides, angels, however you want to call, you know, gods, however you want to call your higher power. But I feel like you have no trust in them, you don't trust them, you're not being optimistic about your life in the next, I don't know, let's say few years or few months. You're thinking maybe like, oh, in the next 20 years I'm gonna be single anyways, you know, or nobody's gonna want me or something, you know. And the angels right now, they're telling you, just have faith, believe in yourself, believe in us. We're here to help you. We're just trying to give you a few helpful, like, you know, tips. Get out of that box as well, you know, and stop being hostile towards yourself, because this is not going to help you. This is not how we are trying to help you. This is not how we are trying to communicate with you. So yeah. Alright, so this is all I've got for you, group number 3, and I hope it was helpful. If you did enjoy it, please don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I try to post new video every Friday. And leave me a comment, tell me how did it resonate with you. I love reading your comments, guys. And also, if you would like to tip me for this reading, all the info are going to be in the description box down below, so please check it out. And thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.